The Washington County Sheriff's Office is doing something that it's never done before. It's giving our cameras all access to its jail where 150 deputies work. But there are at least 10 job openings right now, and dozens more deputies could up and retire. The woman in charge of finding new ones is trying to entice more people to apply in our ongoing series, Deputy Deficit.
So this is our intake area.
A deputy's day, like an inmate, can start in the intake area.
The arresting officers bring him into the Sally Port.
Up to 50 inmates are booked here every day.
Testing to see if he can be released.
There are 572 beds at the Washington County Jail. About 500 of them are full.
They're visitors for the pod.
Including in the medical observation unit, a pod that houses inmates with mental illness.
I try to treat everybody the way that I want to be treated, and it works, you know, unless they give me a reason not to treat them that way. Right.
Deputy Mandy Werder is an 8-year jail veteran.
How have you been?
Who rotates between all the different pods, including where women inmates are housed and maximum security.
We do rounds they're required every 30 minutes.
There's only one deputy in each pod to watch over 60 inmates who typically spend a whole lot of time outside their cells. A policy the deputies say rewards good behavior, commands respect, and coupled with the county's core values leads to fewer problems.
The Washington County Sheriff's Office core values are do the right thing, treat everyone the way you want to be treated, and always do your best.
Is this your legal stuff?
Every contact that we have with the community, with inmates in the jail, with each other, is based on those core values.
Sergeant Massey was put in charge almost a year ago. Her only job to lead a new recruitment team that so far has placed 36 people in the hiring process, but she says that should be twice that many.
We do not have enough applicants applying from the beginning, and we have to increase that number.
The entire recruitment process can take 6 months, including some training at the State Academy, and even more if you want to be a patrol deputy.
Thank you for asking.
Which Deputy Werder did, but favors a job in the jail first.
And looking back, I wish I would have had this experience inside the jail, because you really learn how to talk to people, and you do learn behaviors and things to look for and stuff. And having that and then going out to the road would be so much better. It'd be excellent.
Separate your feet for me a little bit more. Thank you.
The jail is big, more than 5 acres, and has Oregon's first housing unit for inmates with special needs, like Frank.
You know, they're more accommodating, they're friendlier, respectful, and I treat them with respect as well.
And then I'll figure it out. Yeah.
Losing more deputies here would be devastating, but Sergeant Massey is determined to not let that happen.
I love my job. I can't imagine doing anything other than what I do.
Now, Sergeant Massey, there worries that there's not sort of that deep-seated sort of interest in law enforcement like we saw about a generation ago, and the booming technology industry is making it really hard to attract some applicants. She adds you don't need a college degree, and if you're interested, you can contact her and set up a jail shadow. You can go inside there and follow her around to see what it's really like. You can also go for a ride-along. For more information on how to apply, be sure to visit KOIN.com, and then tonight at 8 o'clock, you can ask your questions live with Sergeant Massey in a Facebook Live event on Facebook.
And your last Facebook Live, there's actually people who are very interested in applying for jobs after they saw this story.
Very much so. Sergeant Massey got more than 50 emails from people who were interested, and our Facebook Live was pretty successful. We'll do it again tonight.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer.